Hello everyone, my name is Safiesti, and in this business project, I am acting as the buyer. Today, I would like to explain the chronological breakdown of our email correspondence with the seller and the distributor, detailing how we manage our premium leather bag production from our perspective. Here is the summary from email to email. The seller, Mr. Alex, reached out to me to request a postponement of our upcoming Zoom meeting. He mentioned that there were some critical supply chain issues that required my immediate input, and he proposed a new time slot. I replied to Mr. Alex, confirming that I was available for the new schedule. I also requested him to send over the virtual meeting link ahead of time so my team could prepare. Mr. Alex thanked me for being flexible and promptly provided the Zoom link for our synchronized session. Mr. Alex contacted me again to report a major issue. He informed me that his primary raw material suppliers suffered a stock shortage, which put a sudden halt to our bag production line. He then asked if I could recommend any alternative distribution companies. To save our production timeline, I stepped in and recommended 3 potential suppliers. I highly endorse PT Logistics Trans-Asia because they are a highly reliable Singapore-based distributor with an excellent track record. Mr. Alex acknowledged my recommendation and confirmed that he decided to move forward with PT Logistics Trans-Asia. He told me that he would contact their representative, Ms. Fiona, right away to discuss their requirements. Mr. Alex initiated contact with Ms. Fiona from PT Logistics Trans-Asia, mentioning my name as the person who recommended them. He officially inquired about their available stock and material catalog for our premium litter bags. Ms. Fiona responded to Mr. Alex with a complete list of high-end raw materials that they could supply, including genuine leather seats, metal buckles, zippers, lining fabrics, and custom gift boxes. Mr. Alex followed up by asking Ms. Fiona for an official price quotation for those materials, as well as the complete logistical timeline and estimated delivery dates to Indonesia. Ms. Fiona provided the wholesale unit pricing in Singapore dollars. However, she stated that the goods would only arrive in Indonesia on June 20, 2026. Mr. Alex immediately objected to that shipping timeline because a June 20 arrival would severely delay our launch. He requested Ms. Fiona to expedite the fate so we could receive the materials by June 7. Ms. Fiona declined the request, explaining that material preparation and strict quality complaint tests required a non-negotiable amount of time. Seeing that production was in danger, I personally intervened in the email thread. I asked Ms. Fiona if there was any premium alternative or special workaround to accelerate the delivery, as this project was critical for my brand's launch. Unfortunately, Ms. Fiona maintained her stance. She emailed me back to explain that due to mandatory customs clearance and preparation lead times, compressing the schedule was physically impossible. Since the distributor couldn't speed up, Mr. Alex turned to me and formally requested an adjustment to our commercial delivery agreement, asking to move our final product delivery window to June 10, 2026, so they wouldn't have to rush the craftsmanship. After assessing our operational layout, I replied to Mr. Alex and officially accepted the new deadline of June 10. However, I strictly reminded him that this calendar was locked and no future delays would be tolerated. Mr. Alex then emailed Miss Fiona to officially lock in the approved dates June 7 to June 10 and urged them to execute the handling precisely on time. Miss Fiona confirmed the update a definitive confirmation email to Miss Fiona, Mr. Alex, that her logistics order would ensure everything arrived perfectly on time, zippers, lining, and packaging for the June 10 shipping target, ensuring no further mistakes would disrupt my commercial launch.